Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So, happy Thursday. The work week is getting longer for me, so here's your official update that I will be working this Saturday. Now, I know that I've told you that I'm recording these ahead of time. Now, Wednesdays are the days that I have to kind of wait for so that I can give you the updates of what's going on. Now, because of my current work schedule, just to make it easier for everyone, and I don't have to keep updating you guys like this, or at least say that, one work week is canceled and one's not, I'm just going to try to just make this even. I'm just going to start taking Saturdays off. So currently the 5-6 day schedule that I have is going to be from Sunday through Friday, and I have Saturdays off. So if I do work overtime on Saturdays, either mandatory or voluntary, you guys don't have to worry about missing a video. It's just not going to be there. I will take that time after work to record videos for Sunday and further on through the week if I want to, or edit some or make some really cool adaptations, wow, to any of the content that I plan on making in the future. Now, I do have everything maxed out, or at least figured out all the way up until originally it was supposed to be the 30th of April, and I've kind of extended a lot of stuff past that into May as well. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to cancel those just because of the fact that I don't know how that is going to work when we have a double restricted format after that, but we'll see what happens. I do have other things in my docket as well for the schedule, and I like having a calendar set up. That way I can constantly see what is upcoming, what is required, what do I need to have done, what I need to do, and this is going to keep me accountable moving forward. So this is part of, I was mentioned before, the April updates and stuff like that. So now that we've got that set up, I know exactly how many videos that I want to create, how many it's going to take me to do, and what the end number is going to look like. So without further ado, let's get into our matches. Again, we have our 6 matches that we're going to be watching today. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it, and hopefully we can hit Master Ball today. If we do, awesome. If we don't, it's another way to learn. So let's get into it. See you guys at the end. Okay, we have Shadow Rider Calyrex, Dondozo, Urshifu, Indeedee, Tatsugiri, and Wheezy. Yay, another one of these. So last time we ended up losing because we didn't have a way to stop Wheezing and Calyrex. And we're still in that boat, to be honest. It's gonna be actually really hard. Now, it would be easier if I had Whimsicott with Sash instead of Covert Cloak. The reason why I still have it with the cloak is because I want it to be able to last against priority moves like Fake Out. I don't want to get flinched. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I guess we'll do this one and this one. Armor Tail's not going to really stop anything, but we can give it a shot. Qianpao and Zamazenta. We don't want to bring in Fluttermane, we don't want to bring in Whimsicott. Neither one of those Pokemon is going to be really helpful here. Even if I were to Tower Dark, set up for Tailwind right after that. Farigiraf being set up to where it can actually do damage against the Pokemon is actually pretty good for me. Okay. Okay, neutralizing gas will come in as 1. So what I want to do is set up Trick Room to kind of reverse the speed tiers, and then kind of spiky shield the Ogre Pond because I don't want it to take any damage right now. I don't know what Calyrex is going to do. It can't do anything to Farigiraf right off the bat. So I don't think I have to worry about being KO'd right away. Shield. Because I think Farigiraf's going to be able to withstand these. Pollen Puff. What? That is insane! Okay, Poison Gas. And that does poison. Trick Room. Jesus. guess it doesn't really matter what I set. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter what I set that one to. But I'm gonna hit this Calyrex right in the face now that I underspeed it, which means I can actually attack. Dang, Pollen Puff? That was a life orb. Okay. I should have figured that was gonna happen. Maybe Imprison would have done well there, but it doesn't really matter. Honestly, it does not matter. Hyper Voice does nothing against Calyrex. I mean, it wasn't going to do anything anyway. Paragraph gets a boost, but it's not going to last this turn. I could have went Stomping Tantrum right into Wheezing and got my abilities activated. That's okay. I will deal with him in just a minute. In just a minute, I will deal with him. Okay, come on out, Zama. Cannot be poisoned. Alright, here we go. Cannot be poisoned, so Steel type is actually really good here. Now they could swap out Calyrex to bring out anyone else, but it doesn't really matter. Because right now, I outspeed. Yep. That's the best decision that they had, because they can't really save him afterwards. Out comes Don Dozo. Strange Beam goes right into Zamazenta. That's not very effective. Behemoth Bash. Does not get the KO. Eats the Citrus Berry. So that's good to know. Okay, so right now he's got leftovers. Stay on Trick Room. It's got 2 turns left. I'm gonna protect here. Okay, here comes. This is probably going to be Tatsugiri. And it is. Which is actually bad for them. Because now he gets a boost on everything ×2. Which means I now underspeed him. In case if that was maximum speed, which stops at like 172, I think. Terra. Grass, okay. Not bad. Are you gonna use Earthquake or are you gonna use something else? Spiky Shield here. You do have Earthquake, okay. Is this enough? Is not. Zamazenta is pretty tanky. Body Press. Okay. So this turn is going to be a Protect turn. As he's trying to get Tailwind or Trick Room off. So I'm going to pretend that I didn't notice that and hit him with a double attack because I don't want him to know that I have Wide Guard. Okay. So now Trick Room is going to fail and they technically outspeed me. Or they're going to technically outspeed me. They're going to realize really, really quick that that's not the case. Okay, dimensions return to normal. Guard. This is going to stop protect unless they go for wave crash. They still outspeed, that's interesting. Super effective. Nope. Okay. So now you know I have wide guard. I'm gonna go ahead and body press and IV cudgel, but I outspeed. Don't get me wrong, they still have a very fast Calyrex in the back. So it is unlikely that I'll be able to outspeed it, but they don't know I have Chien-Pao in the back. And because they don't know that, it's going to be really, really hard for them to really decide what the next turn is going to look like. I'm going to do this because I have to, obviously. This might get the KO. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping it does. Okay. Ivy Cudgel. There it is. Gonzo's down. No more healing. Tatsu comes back out and it's going to get hit with the body press, I think. Yep. Lives because of Sash. Alright. This is probably Calyrex. Yep. Alright. Two abilities. They know that I have Wide Guard, so they're probably not going to click that. But they probably know that too. Draco Meteors are probably going to come out of Tatsu, but I don't know if I outspeed. I know I don't outspeed. You know what? I'm going to risk it. I do not outspeed Calyrex. I know that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Tatsu. Okay. Okay, Wide Guard. I think it's going to be Astral Barrage. I don't think it will. Could be Pollen Puff. Oh, Expanding Force. It's decent. That is decent. Grenade. Okay. One Leech. I'm taking out Tatsu, so it forces Wheezing out. I outspeed Wheezing, but I do not outspeed Calyrex. But now I can do damage to Calyrex because they don't have a Pokemon that can stop me. Realistically, they don't. Okay. Oh, I forgot Poison was up. That's alright. That's alright. I'm going to Sucker Punch you, and I'm going to Ivy Cudgel you. Because I think they're going to protect Calyrex. They could also hit with Pollen Puff. I don't know if that's going to one-shot anyone in particular. Hit Thirst to Protect. But I was pretty much setting up like, okay, if you do anything on while Chien-Pao's out there, Sucker Punch is going to hit you right in the face. And I think even with the bulkier builds, it's still KOs, but it's even going to be worse now since Weezing's off the field. And now it's just my two Pokemon. One that doesn't really outspeed, one that does. Because, okay, and Body Aspect doesn't proc again. That'd be so funny if it did. That'd be hilarious if it did. Okay. The game's pretty much over. Because if they attack, Chien-Pao gets the KO. And like I was saying before, I think even the most bulky builds Okay. I think even the most bulkier builds Sucker Punch KOs because it's like ×4 weak. So just saving Qian Pao to the very end to make sure that I had like an open was perfect. And taking down Tatsugiri knowing that their Calyrex is going to protect, while it makes perfect sense that they would make that move, but getting rid of the supporters was also like a really good one. Oh boy. Okay, we've got Kyogre, Landorus Incarnate, Galarian, Moltres. That's gonna be fun. Whimsicott, Mienshao, and Serena. All right, I can dig this. I can dig this a lot. I like it. For me specifically, I think just because of how the things are gonna turn out, let's do these two. I could either go Ogerpon or Qian Pao. I think Qian Pao would be the best one out of the bunch because there's 4 people that are directly weak against Qian Pao, like immediately, and I think that's going to be the best. Now, question is, do I bring in Ogerpon or do I bring in Zamazenta? Zamazenta would be directly weak against Landorus, and I think Moltres. If it has a flying type move, which we'll most likely have. We do have Wide Guard. Let's do Ogerpon. This is probably like the worst decision. I'm probably going to lose because I did not bring Zama, but I at least can KO Kyogre with a +1 Horn Leech from Ogerpon. Now I'm assuming that Kyogre isn't going to be on the field, but I should have automatically assumed that, as half the team does really, really well when it is. Oh, Landorus and Whimsicott. So I did kind of get it. Got Booster Energy activated. Now, which Whimsicott is faster? Is it me or is it theirs? Oops, let's do Tailwind because I need to do that first and foremost. And let's go ahead and Moonblast Landorus. We're gonna Terra. Okay, this is Landorus or Whimsicott? Landorus, probably poison. It's poison. Okay. This is going to take away a lot of the damage that Fluttermane can do, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. I don't really want to lose Fluttermane right off the bat, but can't really do anything about it. There you go. Sandstorm Storm. I don't have to get the KO, but Trick Room. I didn't realize that you learned Trick Room. That's dope. Interesting. Okay. So, how should I play this now? Let's protect. I wonder Tailwind. So Tailwind's actually really, really bad. Plus, Fluttermane's 307 speed, so it's like 614 right now. Oof. Whimsy, you shut me off right immediately. You know what? I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam. KCV went after Whimsicott. I'm gonna protect. You use Encore. Protected. Now that I know that you have that. Earth Power. Okay. Now that I know that you have that, I'm going to be removing that from your roster. Actually, I think switching to Qian Pao is best. And Stomping Tantrum to Landorus. I'm probably going to lose this fight just because of these two right now. Take Tears, it drops my defenses 2 stages. My special defense. Answer Storm. Misses Qian Pao and the Ogerpon. Let's go. Get wrecked. Stomping Tantrum. That's enough to get the KO. Get wrecked, Landorus. And your Terra's gone. Out comes Kyogre. Okay. So they have 2 more turns of Trick Room. Spiky Shield. Withdraws Whimsicott. Okay. Another 4th. I can't read that. It is Serena. That's to stop Sucker Punches. Gotcha. Water Spout. Does nothing. But now I'm definitely dreading the fact that I don't have my guy. That one's gone, so now it's even speed tiers, but they still have 1 more turn of Trick Room. I'm gonna Ice Spinner into you, swap to Whimsy, because I need to get the -2 off of Ogre Pond. Now, Whimsy could go down here, and so could potentially Chin Pow. Axel. That's just to get rid of the Sash, if it had one. None of my Pokemon do at the moment. Okay. Now that's probably Spect. But Water Spout does do a ton of damage. So I don't blame them 1 minute. Not 1. Okay. Now let's see if I can blow their minds out for a minute. If it's Spect, that's going to be really, really interesting. If it's not, they played me for a fool. Okay. Withdrew Serena to bring out Whimsy. A Master Ball Whimsy, that's cool. No, Love Ball? I think it's Love Ball. And I'm only saying that because of the hearts. I think that's what the Love Ball does. Okay, now they can get set up with Tailwind, but I don't know if that's going to matter, but we'll find out. Body Aspect. It's not Spect. It's not Spect. Okay. They won this. My only thing was that if it was Spect, I would have won. But, it is not. So, 2 more turns before the rain stops. Tailwind's gonna get set up here. And I'm currently weak and it gets a major boost. And I can't Encore. I'm just gonna do it. You withdrew Kyogre? Is it because the rain had 2 more turns left? You were thinking I was gonna protect. I mean, good call, because I was going to. I was really thinking about it. Why not? I'm just like, yeah, whatever. High jump kick, misses, and you take half your health. That would have KO'd you. Trick Room. So you're not Tailwind at all. Take Tears. High jump kick. Lands. Is Kyogre slower or faster than Ogre Pond? It's Encore ended. We'll figure this, we'll find out now. Give it a shot. I'm not gonna protect, there's no reason to. Fake tears again. It's a lot of minuses. Yep, there it is. Trick Room wins this set. So I don't know. It seemed like that Whimsicott didn't have any attacking moves. It had Encore, Fake Tears. What else did it use? Encore, Fake Tears. Trick Room. I never saw the fourth move. That's interesting. I never saw the fourth move. I did have the right strat, but I obviously used the wrong Pokemon. I should have brought in Zamazenta. That would have stopped some of the interactions. I know that my Ogerpon has 178 as his speed. Oh, nope, mine's Adamant, not Jolly. 162. It's 162. I thought it was Jolly, but it's not. It's Adamant. So, their Kyogre. Ooh, it only goes to 156 non-Scarf. So it would underspeed Ogerpon no matter what I did. And let me consult the stat modifier real quick. So in Gen 5 and above, everyone starts at 3 divided by 3. And then when your stats go down, that's when it starts being added, or minus. So at -1, it's 3 divided by 4, which is 0.6, I think. I have a calculator. 3 divided by 4, oh, 0.75. And then -2, it's 3 divided by 5. That's like -2, I think. Divided by 5. That's the 0.6. And then -3 is when you start seeing the halves. -1. I mean, 0.75 is not great. 0.6 is also not great. 3 divided by 6 would be 0.5, right? Yeah, 0.5. And then 7. What is 3 divided by 7? That's 0.42, so it's pretty much 0.4. 3 divided by 8. 375. And 3 divided by 9, which is 0.33. 4.3. Interesting. We can only go up to 6. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. That was for accuracy and evasion. So, yeah. So, with the other ones, 2 divided by 3, because everything starts at 2, so it's 0. At -1, it's 0.66. 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. 2 divided by 6 should be 3. 0.33. 2 divided by 7 0.28. And 2 divided by 8 should be probably 4. 2 divided by 8. Oh, 1/4? Oh, 0.25. Okay. So I have full minuses. That's -6. Jesus. At -4, my defenses for Ogerpon was so small. It's a 116. So 116 divided by 2/6. It would be 0.33. So 116 times 0.33. Oh, Jesus. Drops it by 38 points. So it's 77. If not, it just went to 38. So at -4 on 116, I either went to 38 or I dropped it to 77. I'm more believing to 38. I think that's how math works. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, because I'm really good at math, but I think it's 116 times 0.33, and then that shows you what's left, not to take off. I think that's how it works. Okay, we've got Entity, female, Raging Bolt, Amoonguss, Pelipper, Urshifu, and Ice Rider Calyrex. So we're not really pertaining to anyone specifically, but we are definitely bringing in Paragraph. I mean, like, we have to, because we have to turn off not only whatever Ice Rider can do, but also we need to also turn off Entity. So what else should we bring? So Paragraph X. I'm really afraid because X could be anyone. It literally could be anyone. Let's bring in Ogerpon right after that. Zama and Alarmain. We're doing it this way so that we can kind of get like an offensive pressure on that side of the field. With Ice Rider Calyrex doing most of the work, they're going to have to bring in a lot of people to bring a backup because I do have Zamazenta. Now, Zamazenta is not the end-all be-all, but I can turn off Glacial Lance, so they kind of have to pick and choose who they want. They do start off with Entity and Calyrex, and I'll start off with Burgraff and Ogerpon. Hey, no priority. I mean, priority wasn't going to work anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and use Prison, Terra, and I'm going to go straight after Entity and not worry about Calyrex, because I think Calyrex might Terra to Fire to resist the hit. And if it does, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but I am going to try to knock out this Entity turn 1, because it's going to hit Follow Me, if not Helping Hand, which is going to do a ton more damage than what my team is used to. So let's see what happens. There's Cetera. Please be fire on the Calyrex. Please be fire. It's water. I mean, I'm not wrong still. It just means I Horn Leech that guy next turn. No Follow Me's, no Helping Hands, none of that. Just Entity goes down turn 1. Okay. No Protects on that side either. Imprison. No Trick Room for you. We set off with the Glacial Lance. Okay. They cannot protect either. So now if they have like Urshifu or this guy, I mean, right now it doesn't really matter what they select because I can't really do anything on my side. I'm gonna go ahead and Hyper Voice and Horn Leech, because they're probably gonna have to swap out Calyrex, and if they do, it's actually really bad for them. Thunderclap, you can't. Armor Tail. I'm also affected by the ground, so it's not it. You can't do that. You literally can't do that. It's literally against the rules. They must grabbed a team code and didn't know that Thunderclap can't be worked on by not only Armor Tail, but there's Psychic Feel on the ground. So this person must be new. Okay, well now 2 big threats are taken care of. I don't really have to worry about anything else. Oof, this Amoonguss. This Amoonguss. So I need to take down the Amoonguss. That's what I have to take down. Spore is going to be a problem. Rage Powder is also going to be a problem. I just want it to go away. Amoonguss goes down. Thunderbolt. He's right over on Ogerpon. Lives with the paralyzed though. Bro. Hyper Voice, that's a lot of damage. That's our only Pokemon? Okay. You know what? I'll Spike Shield. Why not? Oh, can't move because paralyzed. Never mind. Never mind. Electro Web? Okay. Drops my speed. I'm okay with that. Ogerpon does go down, which is unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but fortunately, we do take down Raging Bolt because of the damage that Fergraph did. Not bad. This is actually, wow, this fight wasn't that long. The other two took so long. I'm actually surprised how long this one was. Dope. Dope. I can't, yeah, I'm excited. That was good. This player was probably learning a brand new team because they didn't know about Thunderclap and it being priority, and then obviously the 2 obvious counters. So I'm not gonna criticize him too much. But the guess on the Terra target, we totally 100% guessed that, which is why I went after Indeedee. I'm surprised that they did not set up for Follow Me or Helping Hand. They were probably just going to go for Trick Room anyway, or maybe even their own Imprison. Who knows? All I know is that I guessed correctly on what the opening turn was going to be like and capitalized on top of that. So that's all I care about, and I'll take it. I'll take the win. Okay, so we have Terapagos, Fire Ogerpon, Smeargle, Whimsicott, Tatsugiri, and Dondozo. Okay. What's the code here? What do we need to deal with this? Smeargle's probably gonna be a problem. Absolutely the problem. So we can do one of 2 different ways, right? We don't really need to outspeed. I mean, we could, and that probably would help us out quite a bit. I think Whimsicott, Fluttermane, Zamazenta, and Ogerpon will be my choice. We don't really need to bring in Fergraph or Qianpao, although Qianpao is a good competitor here, but I do not think that is what I need to bring in. Sacred Sword is really good to have, but I think, oh no, Mochi Dance. But I think the thing that I have to worry about the most is not only Terapagos, but also I think I also have to worry about Dondozo. Now, because of these 2 open, I can clearly see what they were going for. Mold Breaker goes in. Okay. Speed is heightened. I am led to believe that Dondozo's not in the team. I think it's Terapagos X, and I think it could be Dondozo, but it's not going to be outside of these 2. I think whatever I have is right in front of me, so I should be fine to do with this. I'm going to go straight into Ogerpon. Battle Ball. That's decent. Boom Blast. That's not enough. Drops special attack though. That's cool. That doesn't really matter. Decorate goes right into Ogerpon. Okay. Attack and special attack rolls sharply. This is going to go right into Fluttermane, which is totally fine. Hit defense and speed. So now I'm going to bring out my own Ogerpon. They cannot Spore. They can do follow me, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and hit you and Terra hit. I'm going to do that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna Terra. Make my Ogerpon fire. I think they're gonna Terra too. If they don't, that's fine. Looks like they don't. Follow me on the Smeargle. Moon Blast. It's decent. Stomping Tantrum. It's Smeargle, that's gonna get the KO. Now I should resist whatever Ogerpon's gonna do, even with it being a +2. Oh, by 3 hit. Okay, it was a crit. I don't know if that's a +2 with a crit. With a crit, Jesus. Okay, that's insane. Outcomes Whimsy. Definitely outspeeds me. So what I want to do is Tailwind and if it's Stomping, I think it's gonna Spiky Shield. I think so. I'll give it that. I think it's gonna Spiky Shield. I'm going to Tailwind, so I outspeed it, so if it doesn't go for an attack, I will knock out this Whimsicott, which I do not believe has an attack. Okay, it's not Spiky Shield. We do Speed Tears stuff. Maybe Cudgel. Gonna go right into Whimsy. It's the KO. Are we going to trade? You're going to take out mine, which is totally fine. It is another crit. I'm okay with that, just because they're trying to save their Terra for Terapagos, which is obviously in the back. It's obviously in the back. The thing I need to make sure, though, is I outspeed this Ogerpon. I don't know what my Zama sits at, but I should be able to do it. Now, if I had, like, Scary Face, this would be a great thing. Moonblast you, and I'm gonna Body Press the Ogerpon thinking that I'm faster. I might be. I doubt it, but I might be. I didn't invest any speed into this guy, so I might not be. Moonblast, Terra Shield. Just to pop that. It's a crit. Drop the special attack, that's even better. I'm faster, let's go. I don't know how fast that Ogerpon was, but we have even team speed, or speed tiers, and this is great. Oh, Earth Power. Ooh, I mean the -1 may have helped. It may have helped. Moonblast and Body Press. Battles cancel. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I won the 50-50 or what. I have no idea. I'm actually gonna look that up real quick because I am not you. You and Cerebi like to lag my computer and make me miss stuff. So let's do Zamazenta, ground form. I have Terra Fighting just because of the fact that I don't want to have 148. Because I have Impish, I believe. This HP and defense. I don't know what the other 4 points is. Maybe special defense. I don't know. Maybe speed. I have no idea. I'll look at the stats after the fight. But I'm at 252 here in HP and special and regular defense. So my defense at level 50 is 211. My HP is 199, and give or take, I am at 148. I'm putting it at 148. I don't know if I have 4 in speed, but if I did have the 1, it's 149. If it's not, it's 148. And I outsped an Ogerpon because I have 148. Was that like a bulkier set or something, or what? I don't know. When you have Adamant, it's full investment into speed, which hits 252. Otherwise, it sits at 130. Yeah, I don't know. That's still really, really cool. I enjoy hitting that, though. That was pretty dope. And that, ladies and gents, is our Master Ball tier. We are 1,150. Let's continue our win streak, shall we? And see how far we can go. Okay, so we have Groudon, Ogerpon, Fire, Fluttermane, Entity, Tornadus, and Chien Pao. So we have a couple of things that we can do here. We also have a couple of things that we have to worry about here too. Let's go ahead and go Whimsicott and Chien Pao. Zamazenta. I want to bring in Ogerpon, but something's telling me not to bring him. If I don't bring him, I don't have an answer to not only Groudon, but their own Fire Ogerpon. This might as well like be Chien Pao too, and I can obviously KO Fluttermane if I need to. But yeah, I think I will bring it. I'll leave Fluttermane in the back. I don't think Fluttermane is going to be as helpful here as I would like it to. And that is because of the resistances that Fluttermane has, especially against Ogerpon. Don't get me wrong, Shadow Ball did a lot of damage, but I'm not too sure about the other two. Okay, so we have Tornadus and Kyogre, but Groudon versus Whimsicott and Chien Pao. I want to outspeed. Oops, not that one. I want to outspeed, and I kind of want to take down their Tornadus. Here comes the Terra. This is gonna go to Groudon, turn it to Fire. Fire? Water. Okay. I think I brought in my Ogerpon. I think I did. So we exchanged Tailwinds. That's cool. Even Tailwind speeds. You are scarfed. That is a scarfed Groudon. Okay, that answers so many questions. Gotcha. Absolutely gotcha. Because he is scarfed, he can't do any more attacks. Now, the reason why I know that he's scarfed is because he attacked before Chien Pao. Chien Pao is Jolly, 205 speed. You do not outspeed Chien Pao without being scarfed. So that's the only reason why I know that. Okay, Pokemon comes in next. This is gonna disrupt Sucker Punches. I could go Moonblast to that slot and Protect. There's to follow me. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Okay, good. Prep Blades. I say prep instead of precipice because I screw up on that a lot. And Whimsy goes down. Okay. Whimsy goes down. You know what? Zama. Bring in Zamazenta. And I'm going to go ahead and use Wide Guard because you can't do anything else. Now I'm also assuming that they're not gonna click follow me, but they obviously have to. And I'm gonna go after Groudon. Groudon is stuck into its ways of doing precipice blades. Okay, so we guessed that one correctly. Groudon or not Groudon, but Chien-Pao was on its last leg, so I couldn't really do anything with that slot, unfortunately. But at least Chien-Pao can like hit Ogerpon retrospectively and take a little bit of damage while doing so. Okay. Breaks the mold. Okay, we both have Tailwind for one more turn. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Ogerpon. Okay, they withdrew Groudon. Good call. It's going to reveal their fourth Pokemon, which is Indeedee. Okay. Alright, Psychic Seed activates on the Indeedee. Spiky Shield, gotcha. Okay. Wild card kicks in. Ivy Cudgel. Okay, Tailwinds are gone. Go on, body press you. This is gonna be interesting. Groudon's in the back. The sun is out for one more turn. Going to crunch you, Terra, and I'm going to hit into Ogerpon. I'm hitting into Ogerpon. I know that I'm going to be kind of screwed when it comes to... Well, no, because if I take out Ogerpon, and then I have to deal with Indeedee and Groudon, depending on the move set that they bring out, I should be set, because it's not going to be a multi-hit move. There's the follow me. Okay. Ivy Cudgel. And the sun should take down Indeedee. Do I outspeed this Ogerpon or no? Probably not. I do. And he lives. Okay. Sunlight faded. No. I needed that crunch to work. Crunch isn't great. I'm probably going to take that off. Do that. Probably not gonna work. Follow me. Is it prep blades? Oh, high horsepower. Goes to the Ogerpon. Okay. Oh, I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be prep blades, but it had to be a single target move. I press. Now they're locked into that, and Ogerpon goes down. I think that was tilted toward Groudon, but since I haven't swapped out at all and they're locked into higher horsepower, I'm probably... It's 90. Oh, I think I got this. I think I got this. Unless I get a crit. Oh! Get it, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. I am on fire. What is going on? Oh, Crunch sucks. I have no physical attacks, so I think Crunch needs to become something else. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think it should be. I'm going to be looking at it, and I'm going to be deciding what I want to have for Zamazenta here, because he's one MVP, man. That is insane. Absolutely insane. All right, we've got Kyogre, Urshifu, Roaring Moon, Rillaboom, Amoonguss, and Incineroar. Okay, so what should we do here? We do have to worry about weather, right? We do have to worry about Tailwind and Priority. Is it enough to really be a problem? Probably. As you can see, we have not only a Rillaboom, but Amoonguss. I don't know. Probably more natural speed tiers than anything else. I still have to be careful here. So what I'd like to do, maybe let's go ahead and bring out Whimsicott, Fluttermane, Ogerpon. That's going to take out a good portion of the team there. And then maybe Zama? Yeah, Zama. Let's bring in Zama. Zama's going to be fine. I'm going to look at the moves that Zama can use. I know I just asked you last battle what we should change it to, and I'm just kind of looking. I don't have a fairy coverage move. Not a lot of, like, well, dark types are weak against fairy. It does have a 10% chance of missing, though. I don't know. I'm doing really well with Body Press and Iron Head. Now, Iron Head becomes Behemoth Bash, which I'm okay with. I love Behemoth Bash. That's his, ooh, okay. Behemoth Bash is 100-100. So, there's that. All right, so they have Incineroar and Urshifu. Urshifu being Rapid Strike. And I have Whimsicott and Fluttermane, so the Intimidate goes into nothing. But they do have a priority at adjacent to Pokemon on either side. I'm going to go ahead and I think we'll just double into the Urshifu because I think he's going to have something. And Dazzling Gleam. I don't want to use my Terra just yet. I don't. Now, if this is could be Sashed, it also could be Scarfed. It also have Mystic Water, Water Plate, Splash Plate, or something like that. Urshifu retreats. It's a good call. Out comes Amoonguss instead, which is not going to take as much damage, but it still can take quite a bit. All right. No fake out, none of that nonsense, but that's totally fine. Knock off. It's the Fluttermane, like you're not getting anything off. You already did it. Go and protect, and I'm gonna swap to Ogerpon. That way Spore does not do anything, and neither does Rage Powder. You're gonna get a free hit, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna let you get anything more. Not for me. Them retreating Urshifu kind of tells me that it's sashed. And they don't have a priority move. So either they do and just didn't want to use up the move, or sash. I'm not sure. It could be either one. I'm gonna bring out my 2 grass types so that Spore doesn't really do anything, and I protect on Whimsicott. So it takes no damage, no Rage Powder, none of that. Will-O-Wisp does not affect the Ogerpon. Planning for me to switch, huh? Nice. Nice, good call. Okay, so let's go ahead and Helping Hand the Ogerpon. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Stomping Tantrum the Incineroar. But the Helping Hand should be enough. Depending on what happens. No switches. Okay. Protect on the Amoonguss. Good call, but that's not my target. He is. Oh, that's almost a KO. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, Chacho. Oh my goodness. With a helping hand. I should have Terra'd. But I didn't want to have Ogre Amoonguss use Rage Powder to redirect it, which that would have completely screwed over my strat. And they would have swapped for free with no damage on the Incineroar. But I didn't see the item. The item didn't proc. Safety got no Rocky Helmet? Out comes Kyogre. Out comes the Kyogre. That's interesting. So let's do that then. What are you gonna do? The Amoonguss is probably gonna live this. Probably. I don't have a way to get rid of the weather. So I don't know. They might be setting up for Urshifu now. This is a good one. Swap. Here comes Insane. Nope, Urshifu. Okay. Alright. I probably read into their book. But they might have protected, thinking that I could have gone into that slot anyway. Because right now I do outspeed on both sides. It's not because of Tailwind, it's just I generally outspeed unless it's a Scarf. Here comes the Terra on their side. This is going to go to Kyogre because we just swapped in. This is Grass? It is. So they were kind of depending on that Rat anyway. Interesting. I wanted to make my stats neutral, but I also did that just so that I can get us... I did not get the special attack down. So that's okay. Went into Urshifu, does very little damage. Origin Pulse, please miss. Oh, well. You miss the Whimsicott, which isn't bad. It's not bad. I will take that. I'll gladly take that any day of the week. 100%. 100%. That is leftovers. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and Tailwind and Dazzling Gleam. I'll give you Flutter Mane. I'm going to take your Urshifu though, unless you give me Incense. Here comes Incense. Oh, yeah. I mean, Mungus was there. Okay. Nice beam. Oh, that's enough for the Whimsicott. That's enough for the Whimsicott. Okay. All right, Zama, let's go. Let's go. The +1. And let's go ahead. You're not going to go for the multi-hit move, are you? There's a good chance. They don't know that I have it. I think Amoonguss is going to use Rage Powder. No, Protect. Okay. Shadow Ball goes into the Protect because I thought Rage Powder was going to come in. That's okay. Body press. I doubled. Oh, well. I thought I went after Amoonguss. That's okay. It's 4. I thought I was smart and went into Amoonguss. I hope it was a bulky Pokemon with leftovers. It's gonna take a while before it comes down. Has to do its 1 turn of sleep. Acquired. So I'll just Moonblast a Kyogre. Get a minus. Give me a minus. Nope. Dang it. I was really hoping for the minus. Origin Pulse. Crit on the Fluttermane. Not so much on Zama, but Zama's asleep. And here comes. Oh, Sludge Bomb does not work. Rain stopped. So you're gonna swap out that Pokemon to do anything else. So oh, this doesn't really matter. I'll just hit the Amoonguss, it's fine. Great pattern. Oh, you didn't swap. Okay. I thought you would have swapped so you can reset the weather. Zama's asleep. He's gonna be in. He's in a nap time. Fortune Pulse. Oh, 100 image. 100. 100. And Tailwind's gone. 100. And Kyogre's gonna outspeed me. Probably is actually. I don't know. And nope. Zama's just taking a nap. Way to go, Zama. Taking that nap. Taking a nap. Taking that nap. Ugh. Ugh. Not a bad match. So, what could I have done there that was different? I wish that Incineroar went down to obviously my Ogerpon. It wasn't Terra'd, but I really wanted to. I'm sure. Did I get the -1 before or after it swapped? It wasn't -1 until after it did its thing, right? Because it was Whimsicott Fluttermane, swap Fluttermane out for Ogerpon, and it went for a Will-O-Wisp, thinking I was going to go to a different attacker. Not bad. That's why I would have done too. And then, yeah, I did Parting Shot, but the Helping Hand into. Yeah, I did Helping Hand. Helping Hand right into Incineroar was not enough to get the KO. That's weird. I should have gotten that. Like, I'm 189 before Terra. And that should have been enough. Unless they just heavily invested into both. I want to see that. Let's check that out since the match is over. And so is the video, pretty much. We're getting close to our time. So let's do Ogerpon Fire. And I'm going to use a blank set because mine's not in there. Incineroar. And I'm just going to say bulky support. I don't think it's going to be that, but we'll say that. You can tell that the site has changed their stuff a little bit. I think it's 156. I do need to tell you guys. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that at all. Maybe Cudgel, Horn Leech, and Stomping Tantrum. Still a M. Oh. Helping Hand. Nope, that's That's accurate. Stomping Tantrum against Incineroar at the current stats that it has, which is 252 in HP, 156 in physical defense, and 100 in special defense. It lowers down Stomping Tantrum's damage to 67 to 79%. So I obviously got the higher end of the damage, but it was just enough to be able to get it. Now, if I Terra Fire to get the +1, that would have been guaranteed Oko. So that was a missed call on my part. But now that I know when Incineroar is out, I can Terra Fire Stomping Tantrum with the build that I currently have against Incineroar, as long as they have the 252 Impish, 156 defense, and 100 special defense. It's an Oko. I will always Oko that Pokemon as long as it doesn't give me -1 or I tie. So it's otherwise 62 to 70, or sorry, 67 to 79 with the Helping Hand. Otherwise, it's 44 to 53. Outside of that, Terra Fire, that's the 67, 79, and then obviously Helping Hand brings it back up to 100. So yeah, that's good to know. Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen and Pokemans alike, that's going to be the end of today's video. We are 12 battles in, 8 wins, 4 losses. We were on fire today. Out of all the fights that I've had today, I think we've only lost 2. 2. And we are currently sitting at 1,224. I don't know what has happened, but I am so locked in with Zamazenta, it's not even funny. And I don't even know what Zamazenta's stats are outside of the 252 of the HP and the defense. So actually, let's take a look at that real quick. We'll go into our edit teams. It's 297. Let's see. Oh, we're at 76. Duh. Okay, so we have 297, 210. My defense showing 317. That's not right. Special attack's 135. Oh no, I have to set the. Wait, what? 76. Okay. Special defense. Wait, is Sama not fully trained? Is he not fully trained? We're gonna look at this real quick. We're gonna go far out because I need to look at this. If he's not fully trained, I'm gonna be mad. Now he's hyper trained. And what am I looking that's so different? Level 76, which is what I currently have in Showdown. 297, 210. This says his defense should be 317, and it's not. And that's with Impish. So what is he? Does this not show? Yeah, they're both capped. What? And then his defenses? His special defense is 203 at 76. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I see. Okay. You can't do it this way. It's gotta be the other one. That's why it's not working. Because what we see here is what it should be. 252, we have Impish. All right, so this is more better. 297, 210, 276, 135, 203, and 230. Okay, so it was literally, and that would make his stats 199, 140, 183, 90, 135, and 159, which is huge in terms of Zamazenta. And then you add his crown form, because I don't like the fact that I can't add his crown form so that he just transforms and just has all of his stuff still saved in there, because otherwise it becomes a pain in the patootie. So in battle at level 50 with the crown form, his HP becomes 199, his attack's 140, his defense 192, excuse me, special attack is 100, special defense is 160, and his speed becomes 149. Okay, so there's all that. I know I exited out the window, my apologies, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what Zamazenta looks like when we have this set. And apparently, I can use a different nature, which is, oh, he's not even impish yet. That's funny. It's even higher now at level 15. It's so messed up. Increases his defense by 10 points, so it's to 11, and his special attack drops by 10 points, which is 90. Anyways, I know that I got out of the menu and you're usually seeing something else, but I wanted to give you guys what the stats were for Zamazenta Crown form, and I do have the Rusted Shield, obviously. Dauntless Shield was going to activate regardless, but I like to have the dual typing of Fighting Steel more than just the regular fighting type. He's also a bit stronger, which is why he's able to survive quite a bit more hits than most other Pokemon. Now, the way that I have Zamazenta is mostly physically based, because he usually ends up having to fight against physically based Pokemon, kind of like Groudon, Incineroar. Now there's still special attackers like Miraidon, Shadow Rider, and stuff like that that will contend against this Pokemon, but a lot of the times I do resist it. If I don't, then I can still do a decent amount of damage depending on the Terra typing. Now, that being said, Zamazenta still has weaknesses, which hopefully you guys kind of gandered at this video. We used him 5 out of the 6 matches, and not a lot of the times did we have to worry about his typing, except for the very last match. No, the one before that. The match before, match 5, when we had to fight against Groudon, and we barely won that because it was Scarfed. If they weren't Scarfed and were able to, pick a move that was, Precipice Blades is still hurting, but they did have high horsepower, which still hurts even then. So, it's give or take, obviously, but it wasn't bad. But we do have to worry about specific typings and stuff like that most of the time when we have to fight against other players. So with all that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. I don't want to drag this out even further. It's like I can go on and on about Zamazenta. He's really, really cool, and probably like the Pokemon I'll be running with in the Portland regional. But since it is the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, shout outs to all of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're still trying to hit the 600 goal by the end of the year, and I know that we can hit that with your guys' help. For now, I'm going to say goodnight. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe.